Carbondale. The meteorologist Jeremy Lewan joining us in the backyard now. Jeremy, is some weather on the way following the longest night of the year?
Yes, there is. It's very in keeping with the new season we just turned the calendar page to. Can you imagine, Jack? We've gone through nearly a foot of snow here in the backyard, and it didn't even happen during winter. We got a long way to go.
Yikes.
Yeah, and we got some snow on the way for Tuesday. Will it last through Christmas to make it an official white Christmas? That's the question. National Weather Service defines a white Christmas as an inch of snow on the ground at 7 a.m. on Christmas Day. There are some spots that I think could have that inch. Whether or not that's your backyard, you'll have to wait and see at the end of the forecast. I also have a very big surprise at the end of the forecast you'll want to stick with us for. So here are some more details about the winter solstice. Today is the shortest day, and we have the longest night right now. The length of daylight today was 9 hours, 10 minutes, and 49 seconds. But one good piece of news is that each day will gradually get longer and nights shorter now as we get closer to spring and summer. Here's what we got going on, though. A storm on the way. At first we were just watching it. Now it looks quite likely. We're bumping up the meter, and that's why we're issuing a weather impact alert. And it remains in effect for Tuesday between midnight and 1 a.m. There will be slick roads, reduced visibility, and possibly enough accumulations to shovel in some spots. So we'll get on to all that in just a little bit. Let's talk about today. Temperatures up to above average. 40 was the high today in Scranton. That makes it the third day above average for the whole month. We really did not spend a lot of days above average this month. 40 was the high in Williamsport, 41 for Selinsgrove. We've got clear skies overhead in the southern tier. Central Pennsylvania seeing a few more clouds. Same for the northern tier where there are a few flurries up in Bradford County. 24 is the current temperature. Winds have backed down to only 3, so it's actually feeling like the thermometer reading. When it's less than 5 miles per hour, it does feel like the thermometer reading. You start to see a wind chill introduced after 5 miles per hour. 32 is the peak wind gust today in Scranton, 40 in Mount Pocono. So it was a breezy day. Now winds have died back to less than 15 for everyone except for Mount Pocono, where they're still sustained at 18 miles per hour. So the temperatures in the teens, feeling more like the single digits in the Poconos, and we're in the teens for parts of the northern tier. Lopez sitting at 18, 21 for Pleasant Mountain. We're 18 in Bear Creek Township. Now, if you're driving for the holidays, here's how you can track where you should drive and when. We've got the GPS planner going. This is the best time period to drive. When you see the green, Monday in the morning, Monday in the afternoon, we start to see clouds come in, and by the evening, the snow showers start for central Pennsylvania. They continue throughout the overnight Tuesday, and then we see the accumulations Tuesday morning, and then it continues Tuesday afternoon as a rain-snow mix, with the possibility of some icing too. And that's why the weather impact alert extends all the way through your day on Tuesday, because the impacts will exist even after the snow and rain showers are done falling out of the sky. There's your satellite and radar picture now. Some clouds over northeastern Pennsylvania and parts of the northern tier, where we're seeing this band of lake effect snow showers into Towanda and Laceyville, and that'll start to die out as the wind dies out. But this is our next system, and it's going to be directed by this high pressure system. It's spinning clockwise, as all high pressure systems do, and this low will basically traverse the ridge of this high, and that'll bring us the moisture. But we're also noticing this cold air filtering down from the northeast and from Canada that will help to change over a lot of this moisture on the way in to snow. So here's the picture at 4:30 in the morning. Notice the snow for northeastern Pennsylvania, but if you live in western PA, this is an all rain event. Then it starts to switch over to a mix as that warmer air infiltrates and comes up from the south and changes over to precipitation that's no longer frozen. So we've got to watch out for delays, impacts certainly for traveling for the holidays as we head into the afternoon hours, and then it moves out by the evening. So here's a closer up view. Clear tonight, clear tomorrow morning. Clouds start to fill in throughout the afternoon, and the snow develops throughout the overnight Monday into Tuesday. Heavy at times over the entire area, and then a mix starts to get introduced. See the pinks? This model not doing a great job of indicating that mix. It's showing all snow, but there will be a mix of ice and even some possible freezing rain as it continues to move through. It's done in eastern Pennsylvania by 3. As far as snowfall amounts, this might be an underestimate, folks. Anywhere from a coating to a ½ inch in parts of the Susquehanna Valley. The further north and east you live, that's where it'll be all snow all the time, and that's where there could be a white Christmas, northern Wayne County. As far as icing, probably about a 100th to a couple hundredths of an inch, but you just need a little bit of ice to cause some issues. There's your 7-day forecast. We have the weather impact alert in effect for Tuesday. If the snow sticks around, it would be a white Christmas in northeastern Pennsylvania, probably not here in Scranton. And then we stay above the 40-degree mark for both Christmas Day and the day after Christmas. Now, I normally don't do this. We end on the 7-day forecast, but we have somebody very special to shout out, and that's Greg Sladisco. Greg has been with us here at WNEP for 30 years, first in the control room, then in the engineering department. He has been critical in WNEP's functions. He's now moving on to his next chapter in his life, and we appreciate everything that you've done here at WNEP, Greg. We love you, and we wish you the best as you continue on in your career. All right, Jack, that does it for me, and I hope that you get around safely with the upcoming snow and ice that we're going to see on Tuesday with the weather impact alert.
Jeremy, thank you very much.
Yep.